Homeostasis in plants. In daytime, the carbon dioxide produced during cellular respiration is utilized in photosynthesis, and hence it is not a waste product. At night, it is surplus because there is no utilization of carbon dioxide. It is removed from the tissue cells by diffusion. In leaves and young stems, carbon dioxide escapes out through stomata. In young roots, carbon dioxide diffuses through the general root surface, especially through root hairs. Oxygen is produced in mesophyll cells only during daytime as a byproduct of photosynthesis. After its utilization in cellular respiration, the mesophyll cells remove the extra amount of oxygen through stomata. Plants obtain water from soil, and it is also produced in the body during cellular respiration. Plants store large amount of water in their cells for turgidity. Extra water is removed from plant body by transpiration. At night, transpiration usually does not occur because most plants have their stomata closed. If there is a high water content in soil, water enters the roots and is accumulated in xylem vessels. Some plants, such as grasses, force this water through special pores present at leaf tips or edges and form drops. The appearance of drops of water on the tips or edges of leaves is called guttation. Plants deposit many metabolic wastes in their bodies as harmless insoluble materials. For example, calcium oxalate is deposited in the form of crystals in the leaves and stems of many plants. For example, in tomato. In trees, which shed their leaves yearly, the excretory products are removed from body during leaf fall. Other waste materials that are removed by some plants are resins by coniferous trees, gums by kikar, latex by rubber plant, and mucilage by carnivorous plants and ladyfinger, etc. On the basis of the available amount of water and salts, plants are divided into three groups: hydrophytes, xerophytes, and halophytes. Hydrophytes are the plants which live completely or partially submerged in fresh water. Such plants do not face the problem of water storage. They have developed mechanisms for the removal of extra water from their cells. Hydrophytes have broad leaves with a large number of stomata on their upper surfaces. For example, water lily. Xerophytes live in dry environments. They possess thick, waxy cuticle over their epidermis to reduce water loss from internal tissues. They have less number of stomata to reduce the rate of transpiration. Such plants have deep roots to absorb maximum water from soil. Some xerophytes have special parenchyma cells in stems or roots in which they store large quantities of water. This makes their stems or roots wet and juicy, called succulent organs. For example, cacti. Halophytes live in sea waters and are adapted to salty environments. Salts enter in the bodies of such plants due to their high concentration in seawater. On the other hand, water tends to move out of their cells into the hypertonic seawater. When salts enter into cells, plants carry out active transport to move and hold large amount of salts in vacuoles. Salts are not allowed to move out through the semi-permeable membranes of vacuoles, so the sap of vacuoles remains even more hypertonic than seawater. In this way, water does not move out of cells. Many seagrasses are included in this group of plants.